enjoyed your story, Kratos. Pity it has to end so soon. I enjoyed your story, Kratos. Pity it has to end so soon.
What's up guys, balik lagi di Arvan 15. Kita akan lanjutkan gameplaynya God of War Ragnarok guys. Udah lama saya nggak rekaman ya guys ya, mohon maaf karena banyak kesibukannya yang harus saya lakukan ya guys ya. Nah, kita akan lanjutkan gameplaynya. Kemarin terakhir kayak kita harus mencari Atreus yang ada di Asgard kayaknya loh, soalnya dia udah pergi lama, terus kita ditemenin si Freya ya kan. Nah ini si Freya. Oke, bagi kalian yang baru gabung jangan lupa subscribe dulu, nyalakan lonceng notifikasinya agar kalian tidak tertinggal video-video terbaru dari Arvan 15 guys. Kita lanjutkan. Kita harus
We are certain Atreus could not still be in Midgard.
I was just there and found no trace. If Odin invited him, he must have provided a way.
No, that is not the only explanation. Tell me where we find these Norns.
I discovered some of their threads near the frozen lake. I stashed one for spellcrafting, but we may also use it to find them. Just remember, they really don't want to be found.
Well, at least things will be difficult for a change.
kemungkinan di Midgard ya.
We should take your sled and head to the lake.
Oh ini di
Missed the freezing gusts and constant raider attacks.
Well, that's because they believe Kratos is responsible for Fimbulwinter, and that killing him will end it.
Where would they get an idea like that?
From me, of course.
Come.
Of course.
ini serigala 2 nggak ada.
She is a friend. Now,
Better they get this from you. Once the wolves have the scent of the Norns, we'll just need to follow their lead.
I will open the gate. Stop whining.
Their fur is matted. When did you last brush them? And matted fur leads to disease. Take care of them and they'll take care of you.
Brother, what exactly do you intend to ask the Norns?
How I may find my son. Nothing more.
You don't imagine it's a chance to clear up all this mess about prophecy? Perhaps get a second opinion on your alleged demise.
You didn't tell me you had a death prophecy?
When Atreus and I reached Jotunheim, we found a hidden mural. The giants, they herself, had foreseen our entire journey long ago. Who we would meet, who we would fight. All of it, as it happened.
But you aren't dead.
That image was from a time yet to come.
I see. You've never struck me as someone who fears death. That's not the problem, is it?
No. Death can have me when it earns me.
Then maybe it's not the future that bothers you. Faye sent you on your journey, and she made sure you'd see that image at the end of it. And you're still not sure why.
I wish to speak of this no further. Now that we are on the lake, how will we find the Norns?
Watch the
Oh
wolves
sekarang
closely.
beku
See how
guys.
their heads point the way?
Well, the Lake of Nine has certainly seen better days. The raiders have made themselves quite at home. I'm sure I've been back to these parts since our great battle with Seacron.
She speaks highly of that fight as well.
You know of that?
She told me all about it when she found me. She believed you could be an ally. Long before I believed it.
The Valkyrie Queen. An ally.
I'm the Valkyrie Queen. As Sigrun was stubbornly determined to remind me.
I should have guessed it was Secret helping you recover yourself.
Ternyata beku guys.
Clever.
Doesn't take a love goddess to see where you're coming.
Ini salah nggak jalannya?
This thread of fate we are tracing.
It's not somebody's life, if that's what you mean. The Norns use it to mark their way when they're outside of the well.
The Nords live in a well.
No. The Well of Earth, their home, is hard to explain. It's in no fixed place. Entrances come and go. A place wholly under their influence, where the intangible becomes tangible. Like being inside your own mind.
But if we go in together, are we in each other's mind? Not so sure I like the sound of that.
How strange. I've never seen that building before.
Aye, very strange indeed. Let's take a closer look.
Kita masih tetap harus ke sini guys.
Mimir, have you encountered these Norns?
Not personally. Freya's right. They have ways of discouraging visitation. Odin made his share of efforts. Wouldn't talk about what he found. Either he gave up, or he wanted to forget what he saw. Freya, you mind telling us what you experienced when you sought the Norns last time?
When you want to find the Norns, we'll return for the sled.
Oh, balik lagi.
Well, those Norns aren't going to find themselves. Back to the wolves.
You were asking about my last visit to the Norns. Mainly, I remember that nothing could be done to change,
Harus ke mana nol?
which only made me more determined to try.
Brother, what of your story? You faced the fates of your homeland, yeah? The legends I heard about the ghost of Sparta were surely exaggerated.
Exaggerated?
Oh, not in the brazen bloodshed righteous fury part. The part where it said you travelled back in time itself to win a battle once lost. It's strange credulity, obviously. I mean, a rumour about Thor knocking the world serpent back in history from Ragnarok is one thing.
It is the truth. The threads of fate span all life and time. The Sisters of Fate abused their power. When I challenged them, they threatened to undo my existence. So I killed them and turned their power on Zeus.
That's the most dangerous and irresponsible thing I've ever heard. These Norns have no such magic. Nor does anyone in these realms that I've ever seen.
Aye, can you imagine? If it existed, Odin would have it. And if Odin had it, we'd be 5 shades more fucked than we are already.
I would not ask them to change the past, even if they could. I only want information.
Ini yang
And
tadi.
that's quite dangerous enough, in my experience. Freya, there's something I've always wanted to ask. What was it Hrimthur whispered to you?
Who?
Hrimthur, the son of Thormur, the stonemason, who disguised himself and built Asgard's wall.
Oh, yes. One of the many occasions Odin saw fit to involve me in a wager without my consent. I wish I could say that was the worst of his husbandly habits.
What wager?
I've told this story, brother.
Ini muter lagi.
There isn't that much to tell. I knew nothing of it at first, surely because Odin didn't expect to lose the bet. A mysterious mason had to build the entire wall in 3 turns of the season.
2! It was 2!
And if he was late, he'd be owed nothing. But if he succeeded, he was promised an audience with the queen.
Sini nggak ada
Or so I
jalan.
learned one day when Odin burst into our bedchambers, raging and half drunk before noon, telling me to get dressed and go see what the mason wants. So, off I went, not knowing what had truly been promised or expected. Dagger stashed in my robe for emergency.
Enough. We will continue later.
Getting back to your story, Freya, you were forced to grant an audience after the building of Asgard's wall, yeah?
That's right. And this mason,
Sini bukan.
His name was Hrimthur.
he just smiled to see me. And as you said, he whispered in my ear. He said the Aesir had killed his father, and he needed to know that one day they'd burn for it. I pointed out I was Aesir now too, technically. He gave me a look, as if he somehow knew better and continued. He said he'd built in a structural flaw behind the Asgard realm tower.
I knew it! How do we make use of it?
We don't. He said Surtur would know what to do. And if Surtur's approaching Asgard's wall,
If it is already Ragnarok.
Ah, blast it. I hoped it might have given us another way.
this is the right area, but we can't go further on the sled.
Freya, something your brother said. The Aesir burned him.
Yes. We weren't yet at war, but relations with the Vanir and Aesir had been hostile for ages. Freyr got it into his head that he could improve relations by sharing.
Hold that thought. I think it's about to get violent. You're on fire, Kratos! It will pass! Aye, we fought it at the other Draugr, didn't we? Odd.
You know, I would have beaten you
What?
earlier if Atreus hadn't been there.
Perhaps.
We could go again, find out for certain.
I would rather not.
I'll bet you wouldn't.
Ini nggak bisa kita naikin toh. Bisa no?
Just hope the Norns are somewhere indoors and warm. Safe to say, no, I have not missed Midgard in Fimbulwinter. Thank you.
We will see soon. Incoming fire!
The way forward is magically sealed. Something in here is giving it power.
Might I suggest the ominous broken gravestone?
The hilt of a sword.
Brother, I know that sword hilt. Tread carefully. You of all people know how weapons can carry ghosts.
If it does not help us find the Norns, it can wait.
I feel a trace of their illusions here. I can try to dispel it. Oh, no. There's nothing here.
A false trail.
I'm afraid so. We'll have to see what else the wolves can find.
Typical Nornish mischief.
They know we're searching. I warned you they wouldn't make it easy.
And what's the hilt of a cursed king have to do with any of it?
Distraction? Coincidence? Who knows? I suppose they'd say we were fated to find it. Kratos, tell me more of your homeland.
It was violent and cruel.
Sounds no different from these lands.
It was warmer.
Kratos, a raider encampment.
Shall we take care of them, brother? You're on fire, Kratos! It will pass!
Switching arrows!
Suspect that's all of them.
These were coal raiders. Infamous.
Wolves. Atreus and I rescued ours from such an encampment.
That was kind of you. The coal raiders have been a blight in this land. The way they abused its creatures. Perhaps we should do something about it.
Perhaps.
Up to you, brother. If the Norns know the future, no doubt they'll expect us to show up a bit late.
Freya, how did your brother come to be burned by the Aesir?
Well, he was trying to improve relations with them by sharing our magic. Vanir techniques for bountiful harvests, enough to feed their whole population.
Brother, wait. Did you notice that?
Another great...
Hold on. Prepare for battle.
Right, you villain.
Lawan Mereka ya. Loro guys, muter. Tapi selamat guys. Baik making.
Good riddance, you feckless ball bag.
You knew this warrior.
Do me a favour, brother. You see any more of these ghostly berserker tossers, give them the same. You'll be doing the Nine Realms a favour.
Did these warriors wrong you at some point, Mimir? You're quite agitated, even for you.
No need to rehash ancient history if it's all the same to you.
Very well. Freya, how did your brother come to be burned by the Aesir?
Well, he was trying to improve relations with them by sharing our magic. Getting set on fire was the thanks he got.
That's true. The Aesir were too undisciplined and impatient for the subtlety of Vanir spellcraft. So when things went wrong, they blamed their teacher.
Hold. We will finish later.
Bawah sini kemana?
Whatever you're after this way, I'll back you up. But when you want to
Bisa
find the thorns,
pakai
you'll go back to the sled.
bisa pakai ini mungkin. Coba kita di sini dulu. Oh, nggak ada jalan.
So Freya was a guest when Odin burned him.
Not exactly. Odin didn't mind locking Freya up. He saw the potential of the magic and wanted to know more about how to improve crop yields. It was a mob of lesser Aesir, bitter and short-sighted, who tied him up and lit him aflame as punishment for the sabotage they imagined him guilty of. Obviously, he survived. In fact, he used the opportunity to escape. But
Ini kayaknya jalan tadi guys.
Freyr certainly
Jalan
was
kita
safe,
masuk.
at least for a while. His carefree ways were replaced with nightmares, paranoia, and lashing out. It doesn't excuse what he said at my wedding, but I do understand where his anger came from. Is that a frozen lightning bolt?
My fight with Thor ended there.
that's where you landed. No wonder there's bits of Tyr's statue all over the lake. That's part of tears. Thank you.
Ini anjingnya ke arah sana.
There. How was Seekrin when you saw her last?
She's still incorporeal, ever since Kratos set her free of her corrupted form. But she hasn't let that stop her from helping any way she can. The truth is, I owe her more than I can repay.
I doubt she'd see it that way. When we freed her, she could speak of little else but her reverence for you. Seeing you yourself again would surely be payment enough.
This is the area. Let's see. I feel something. In this direction.
Feel what exactly?
Another illusion. It's coming from this wall. The Norns are hiding something. Oh, no.
A trap!
Another dead end.
There's frost in my neck, stuff!
Behind you!
Another raider to the left!
That's all of them. You know, this search will only get more dangerous.
Then we keep looking.
Back to the wolves then.
The wolves have picked up another trail. Keep following their heads.
Ternyata kita harus ngikutin arah kepalanya dia, guys. Nih, saya kasih. Nah, ini kan dia belok ke kiri. Berarti harus ke kiri. Nah, ini udah lurus dia. Nah, kita ke kanan coba. Oh, dia belok kanan. Kepalanya ke kanan.
Merely curious.
Ternyata begitu, guys.
I'm afraid you'll be disappointed. Kratos swung swift and true, didn't you, brother? I felt nary a scratch.
Shame. This is the place.
Sih kesini kalau nggak salah.
We need to work our way up. This way. There. Can you cut a way through the ice?
Oh, are the Norns making magical ice walls now?
No. I think the water just froze.
More of your friends.
I didn't tell them to be here.
Watch the fire!
Enemies to your left! I don't know what the Norns did to trick all these raiders into guarding them. Not that they have any idea that's what they're doing.
Freya, thank you for your help. I know this was not your focus.
The sooner we find your son, the sooner you'll be able to focus. I just hope it works.
Just the same. Thank you.
A fine sentiment, but write her a bloody note when we're out of the cold, brother.
Okay, I feel something. It's stronger this time. Over here.
Saya cukup saya dulu.
Open up.
Jalan.
We found it.
Ah, isn't it always the third place you look? Is everyone hearing that creepy whisper?
It is like an itch in the mind.
It means we've stepped into their domain. Be ready for anything.
Illusions.
Projections, possibly. But assume nothing. There's no telling what manner of creature they've made unwitting guards.
Delightful.
Kratos, Ghost of Sparta, Bane of Olympus, Destroyer of Fate, Cruel Striker, Bringer of War, Weapon of the Gods, turned against his creators. He chases a redemption he knows he can never deserve. He cannot change.
Yang ngomong siapa, guys?
Guarding that way outside.
Nggak semakin jauh, guys.
This place almost looks familiar. But different. Like a confused memory.
A rather hostile memory at that.
These fates should know I will not be deterred.
Freya of the Vanir, Master of Magics, Queen of the Valkyries, Witch of the Woods, Frigg of Asgard, Destroyer of all she hoped to protect. She always finds something to blame. She cannot. Mummy of the Aesir,
Ah, here we go.
to Kings, Mary Wanderer of the Woods, Robin of the
Let
Goodfellas.
me guess. I'm a long-winded know-it-all and I cannot change? See? You forgot smartest man alive. suppose there's one small consolation to this ordeal. At least we won't have to introduce ourselves.
Don't credit your reputation, Menu. They see the whole lives of any who approach them.
What is that?
Phantom! Rogue magic! Aim for the runic core!
Bloody hell, look at that thing!
It's vulnerable when it glows!
Look at a shield!
Close in! Attack!
Brother, the Sphinx! Hurry!
That's it! The Alpha!
Nicely done! Keep on it! Well, yet another gift of Fimbulwinter, I suppose.
The magic draining out of all of us has to end up somewhere.
This way.
The Norns are somewhere in that cave just ahead.
There's that itchy sound again. Normally I don't mind ladies whispering in my ear, but this is positively irksome.
Anyone ever tell you that you babble when you're terrified?
Terrified? I'll have you know I'm at the very most deeply apprehensive. And breaking tension with humour is the sacred duty of a travelling companion. How very dare you? Babbling!
A door.
Oh, that looks official.
Baldur, listen to me, please.
Stop! Why did you bring him here? You are not welcome here!
Wait! Baldur, come back! Talk to me!
Putar-putar saja, guys.
Nobody harms my boy! But me! No!
Freya!
Brother, over here! Come get me! I want none of this!
Mimir!
Secret? Brother, hold off!
Why did you never turn on Odin?
But I did! I tried to stop it any way I could!
You served Odin from the day you met him to the day he put you in that tree! You saw him, you watched his war. You watched him mistreat everyone and everything. And you never gave a damn until you turned on.
I know secrets. It's true, all of it. But for love of you, I became a better man, a counselor for peace, an ally to all those.
Were you an ally to Freya in his suffering? To Skadi? To Roa? Or to Tanya? No! You always took the side of the powerful man! You!
Mother, watch out! There's more of them!
Even now, you see a violent guy in need and you can't help but aid him and call him brother! It's who you've always been! It's who you are! And it's who you are!
It is not her.
No. Of course. You did what you must. Brother, the tree! It's pulling me in!
Come here!
Brother, help me! Monster!
Atreus! I am coming!
Why didn't you trust your own son?
Don't let him take me!
Atreus!
Why wouldn't you see him?
Ilusi kita di dalam genjutsu, guys.
I don't want to go back! He's a murderer! All I have to do. Now he's mine! He killed his own family!
Atreus! I am here!
Oh, brother, help me! He's a monster!
I think it's over. Did we pass the test?
Didn't feel much like success.
I see the door has disappeared.
Or it isn't there.
They toy with us still. What is that?
A kelpie. Don't see many of those in these parts.
Kelpie.
Will she take us to them?
I'll ask her. Nicely. Easy, girl. Easy.
Ini kuda yang kita pakai buat lawan Zeus dulu mungkin. Saya kurang tahu juga.
Care to talk about whatever the norms put you through?
No.
Get on.
That's a good lass. Lovely creatures, but temperamental by reputation. In my land, they keep children away from the lost by telling them a kelpie would drown them. Of course, no kelpie I know would do such a thing. Unless it was disrespect.
It walks on water.
Aye. No mystical water steeds to speak of in Greece, brother?
There were the hippocamps. They served the sea god. I battled one upon a titan.
That might not be her favorite subject.
Oh, dia bisa nyelam, guys. Kudanya bukan kuda terbang tapi kuda nyelam. Tar udah
Fate's own hideout.
berapa menit? Oh, bentar lagi.
Never doubted you'd make it.
Kratos, Freya, and Mimir's head. Enter the home of the Norns. Tentatively.
Yang ngomong mana?
They have finally reached their destination. Kratos speaks first.
I seek my son.
You know the child is an Asgard. No, you seek what all who search for us seek. To know the ending to your story. The ghost of Sparta furrows his brow menacingly. He resists the urge to grunt. No, he fails. You come to us, piteous archetypes, seeking freedom from your scripts, as if knowing your lines would grant you the power to rewrite them.
Speak plain.
You will die, Kratos of Sparta.
Kita diprediksi akan mati.
Destroyer of fate. There must be a way to subtract destiny.
There is no destiny, Puck.
Protagonists are speechless. They do not understand.
There is no grand design, no script. Only the choices you make. That your choices are so predictable merely make us seem prescient.
When my son was born, shut up! Your prophecy said he would die a needless death.
And he did. Because you could not let him go. Because he thirsted for revenge. And because you kill gods.
But what Kratos did, it was not out of hate.
Should I bring him a crown then? He still slays gods, but now he's sad about it? You are the sum of your choices, nothing more. And because your choices never change, you will learn that Heimdall intends to kill your son in Asgard, and you will do what you do best. And then Ragnarok.
The skies burn, the curtains fall. Exunt omnes. Again, he misses the point.
Focusing on the second act to the exclusion of the final. A common mistake in storycraft.
We are leaving.
He stomps away, followed closely by Freya.
I enjoyed your story, Kratos. Pity it has to end so soon.
Padahal mereka di dalam air ya. Bisa tahu.
Well, that was educational.
Yang bisa numpak cuman prea. Saya nggak bisa mengendalikan si kuda laut.
Happily.
That's better. I can feel things getting more normal already.
Wait. That tree.
Well, isn't that interesting?
What is this?
That's the noose, brother. The one Odin hanged himself with. As part of his endless, mad quest for secrets of life and death and what have you.
What are you doing?
It's a charged object, significant to Odin. Perhaps I'll find a use for it.
Brother, what they said about the boy?
Will not happen.
Oh, I agree.
It will not happen. We will not let it.
Of course we bloody won't. The question is how. You wouldn't seriously consider killing Heimdall, would you?
I will do what I must.
Oh, is that all?
You're wrong to dissuade me. You know Heimdall.
I grant you that he's a spiteful, vicious little shit.
And so loyal, Odin entrusted him with Gallifrey. If we have the chance to eliminate him before Ragnarok, we shouldn't hesitate.
Considering his powers of foresight alone, that is an if of mountainous size. Even supposing we're all perfectly comfortable plotting an assassination, and I, for one, am a mite rusty at that measure, we've got no way to reach Heimdall, and no way to kill him if we did.
I have killed gods greater than him.
I don't doubt that, brother, but it's hardly my point.
Kratos, I see something.
Di prea, I see something in the.
Up there.
Up there.
think we're missing the Norn's message here. We've all got our tendencies, and yours is to run headlong into danger to protect the ones you love.
I do not intend to change. Not about that.
Why should you? Apparently my tendency is to kill the ones I love.
Freya,
I don't need you to comfort me. Either of you.
Their accusation was cruel. None of us believe.
The truth can be a cruel thing. Anyone care to argue with that?
no. But Baldur's fate had many causes. Prophecy among them.
How do you mean, brother?
There are many tales in my homeland of those who fulfilled prophecy by attempting to avoid it. So it was when Freya tried to protect Baldur. And so it was when I accused my son of going for Asgard.
Then we agree. It'd be foolish to go after Heimdall.
No. If Heimdall must die for Atreus to live, then Heimdall must die.
How can you say that, knowing what you know?
Because if Heimdall is a threat to my son, I must act. It is my...
Your nature. Well played, Norns.
Let us find a gateway. Return home. Consider our plans.
Listen, brother. Before you make any hasty decisions, why don't you blow off a little steam? I'm sure there was some loose end we meant to circle back to. Give your mind a little time to process everything.
I suspect there's unfinished business here at the Faith, though I'm certainly happy to spend time somewhere other than
Ya si Indri itu si Indri.
Now tell me of this power Heimdall wields. He sees the future.
More like he reads the person, sees their intention.
My intent will be to kill him. Knowing that will be no advantage.
Brother, this is no one to underestimate. Any move you make, he'll have seen it coming. If you must face him, we need something else. An edge. Humor me?
Very well. We will ask the dwarves.
Ah, the inevitable asking of the dwarves.
Excuse me, sir. Could I have a moment of your time? Oh dear, what's to be done?
What is it you want?
It has come to my attention that Nithog has been slain, and as a result, her offspring have been let loose into the 9 realms.
What of it?
Unfortunately, without a proper role model to supervise them, the little rascals are certain to fall to mischief. In time, said mischief could culminate in nothing less than their devouring of the 9 realms entirely. In order to avoid such a grisly fate, I'd like you to bring the lingworms to me. I believe I can act as a satisfactory paternal figure in their operation. You'll find the specimens gnawing on pears throughout the realm. Use this device to safely store them, bring them back to me, and I promise I'll make it worth your while.
You mean to say you'd raise them by yourself?
Indeed. I have no small experience managing extreme personalities. Compared to wrestling with my emotions in the most literal of senses, I dare say raising a handful of meat.
Very well.
Then, what else, friends?
Oke guys, cukup sekian ya guys untuk episode hari ini. Jangan lupa subscribe, yang belum subscribe nyalakan lonceng notifikasinya agar kalian tidak tertinggal video-video terbaru dari Alpha 15. Dan sampai jumpa di episode selanjutnya. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.